question I get asked a heck of a lot is, what does it feel like to have a knee replacement? Now, I haven't answered this for a while because it's been difficult to explain. Now, I've asked a lot of different people what it feels like for them, and I get a lot of different answers. The main one is that people say that with a knee replacement, when you're walking, you don't get the same response for stabilization and balance as you do when you've got your own knees. Now, that's understandable really when all the connecting parts in the joint are actually not yours, so you've got no sensation in the knee. But let me explain what it was like in stages from day one. To begin with, I couldn't even trust the leg to do anything that I wanted it to do. It didn't even feel like my leg at all. For a good 6.5 months, the right and the left leg didn't feel the same when I was walking. In order to get the walk to be even and fairly balanced between the two legs, I had to imagine when I was walking, fat knee, thin knee, fat knee, thin knee, because they just didn't feel the same. And the mantra could be anything, but for me, that was what was working to remind me that the two legs weren't the same. Something that was probably unique to me was that I could feel all the ligaments, muscle attachments and everything in the knee because they'd all been displaced, misplaced, moved again, moved around. That is probably because I know the anatomy of the knee really well, being a personal trainer. But when I asked my dad what it was like, because he's had a partial knee replacement, he said, oh, it just hurt a bit. So I suppose that would be just unique to me and may not be the same for everyone. Some other people that I've asked have also said, oh yeah, it hurt a bit. But the main response has been the responsiveness and the fact that you can't feel it the same as you can the other leg because you've lost all the nerve endings because you've now got a prosthetic joint. From that point of view, steps and slopes have been really difficult because you can't feel what's happening in the knee joint when you step up and down a step because it's not your knee joint. So it's really, really odd to describe, and it's taken me a long time to get used to. Equally, when I first started swimming, it was really clunky, and it still clunks now every now and again. And that is because there is a ridge on the top of the plate that goes on the bottom of your leg, and it sits in a ridge on the top, and that does the job of your ACL, your cruciate ligament, which does the sideways stabilization. So if you sideways twist, you get the clunk where it bangs against itself. Now, it's a really, really odd sensation. Now, something I've sort of gotten used to now, but to begin with, it was like, ew. Now, that I'm imagining is what the physiotherapists mean when they say it takes about a year before it feels like it's yours. What I think is happening there is you get used to the odd sensations, you get used to the odd clunking, you get used to the fact it's not as responsive, and you adapt that expectation on your two legs. That is the best way I can explain it. So the two knees never are ever feeling the same ever again. They don't, because they're not. But you get used to it. You get used to it as time goes on, and you get used to how to make the right leg operate so that it's the same as the left. So I hope that sort of helps to answer the question, what does it feel like to have a knee replacement? I really can't explain it properly unless you've actually had it. So if you've had a knee replacement and this is making sense to you, do comment below because I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the whole thing. That's the best way that I can describe it. But anyway, if you do have any questions about it, do let me know, comment below, send me a message, anything you like. And if you've got any other questions for me with regards to a knee replacement, then I'm happy to take them and I'll add them into the frequently asked questions section. So thank you for that question, everyone. Have a great day.